anche. Beh, se la faccio andare. Buongiorno.
Working hard or hardly working?
Sorry,
That's
time is
rhetorical.
this, bits is time. Or are, that is.
Come si fa a disattivare sto porco de Giuda? Allora. Contribuisce a risolvere un caso di omicidio, aiuta il mantisauro capo. Porca puttana.
Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Allora sarei felice di sapere che Durman di avamposto priorità mi ha chiesto di risolvere la tua
Durman!
questione.
Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
Beh, sei stata tu? Si vede che stai mentendo, se non mi dici la verità non posso aiutarti.
But I'm not. Why would I kill the chief? There's no profit in it. I'm not up to fill his spot. And if I was, I'm plenty smart enough to make it look like an accident. My last few reviews were fair enough. We weren't fraternizing. Nobody owed anybody money. I've got absolutely no reason to make him dead.
Hai idea di chi potrebbe aver avuto un motivo? Cosa credi che sia successo? Allora perché hanno rinchiuso te per
Because I was
questo?
there when Cuddy died and they can't figure out what else might have happened. He was fine. Then he just swole up and died. And nobody's the wiser as to why. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But there ain't no crabble in sisty stew.
Esattamente quello che ha detto che sarebbe successo. Sicuro che non ci fosse sgranchio dentro? Hai detto all'agente di sicurezza dell'allergia di catti?
I don't have to. Cuddy told him himself. He told absolutely everybody, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find crabble anywhere.
C'è ancora un po' di quello stufato in giro. Va bene, vado a parlargli. Speriamo che creda la tua storia dello
He
sgranchio.
will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Riferisci all'agente Abner, orca puttana che spavento, delle allergie di Suinolandia. E mondo sta?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now, Commander?
I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge.
Damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices.
Sarà qua sopra? Buonasera, procede benissimo. Ho appena disinstallato 2 titoli, uno che avevo appena scaricato e l'altro Claroscuro, perché davvero stavo uscendo pazzo. Ah, ma io ho rubato niente. E quindi ho deciso di vaffanculo al Goti e andiamo avanti con quello che so fare. Perché non è possibile che io schiaccio i tasti nel momento giusto e giustamente non faccio la parata, non posso andare.
Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Prima sono morto 4 volte di fila perché io Ah, ma sarà sotto. Ah no, qua.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Il tuo superiore di avamposto opportunità mi ha chiesto di aiutarti con le indagini
Durbin
sull'omicidio.
sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
Tutti i dottori della zia sono sommersi di feriti, quindi sono io la tua migliore opzione.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
No, stando alla tua sospettata, Cady potrebbe essere morto a causa delle sue allergie, ma provo a fare qualche indagine perché non mi racconti cosa è successo. Farò finta di essere un masticatore e vedrò cosa mi rivelerà un piccolo boccone.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Esattamente, ma solo lui aveva un'allergia mortale allo sgranchio. Poteva esserci dello sgranchio dentro?
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Sì, a quanto pare tutti sapevano che era allergico alla polpa.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it, and didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned crabble stock. What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret. Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible, and that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence. Absolutely. So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on it. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while. Of course she does. If she shows up and we're all out of order, it makes us look bad. And if we look bad, she looks bad. So if I'm not here, it's a mess for everyone. Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there. Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
No. E mo?
What's happening? Are you making any progress? Thank you, but please.
Scusa, ma gliel'ho detto.
You're back? Why? Wonderful. Then you should be off to find a dematerializer and dispose of Cuddy's body. Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower, but you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
Ah, ok, la libera. Io credevo che lo faceva soltanto per pararsi il culo. Ma un mondo cazzo! Sto stronzo mi ha detto che è qua.
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting brutally bad.
Dio, ma era mica quello là de prima. Era quello dall'altra parte, se non sbaglio.
Valued underlings, your
No.
anti-Cleo needs to spark some combustion.
Non è manco qua. Cazzo, non sarà mica lì in mezzo. Mi sa di sì. Ok, lì si potrebbe andare sopra. Vediamo se magari c'è un altro passaggio di qua. Dobbiamo andare qua sopra. Tanto che non ci dovremmo far scamare.
I could take this. Be too hard to sell.
Eccolo. Però che palle. Perfetto. Voilà. Ma che bel lavoro pulito.
Get you gone.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
Da lasciare alle spalle solo se mi paghi lasci andare Bardot. Si trattava solo di dimostrare l'innocenza di Bardot. Questo ovviamente dando per scontato che tu abbia la mia ricompensa. Se solo fosse andata tanto bene per il povero capocatti.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
Let's go! Eccola!
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Non potevo dormire sonni tranquilli sapendo che un innocente veniva incastrata per il
Someone
crimine
else's
di
crime.
qualcun altro.
So you know what happened? I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
Let's go!
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Ho deciso che romperti fosse il modo più... In effetti si aveva portato a terminare sul omicidio.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Ok, fine proprio.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting.
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist. What? And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional. Am I supposed to find that encouraging? have it your way then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve. I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself. Fresh being the operative word. My thanks, stranger. Any luck with the sprat hunt?
Ah.
By calculating the position of every
Missione.
atom in the
Che palle.
We can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state of virtual godhood.
Broke my nose. Ah, I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now. You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Ok.
Keep your lamps lit.
Perché non so che c'era
Wherever there's
questo
trouble, there's always opportunities willing to profit from it.
Sta bene lei?
Keeping everything above board? I hope not.
You got business? No? Move on.
Ho aiutato uno dei vostri agenti a Campo Chiaro. Mi ha promesso che avrebbe trovato
You
degli
the
amici.
fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
No, mica ce l'ho.
Don't do anything foolish.
Ok.
Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Se le tue merci sono così buone, perché ti sei spiazzato fuori da un campo di rifugiati?
Savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb, Sub Rosa would be most grateful. Feast thine eyes on the
Mamma mia quanta roba.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention. Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy. It's the Order, so they don't kick you out or nothing. It's all community betterment volunteering. If you're former Auntie's Choice, it smacks kind of like work for free. If you're former Protectorate and it don't involve Automax, it's all terrifyingly mystifying somehow. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument, but frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah, this guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh?
Oddio, cosa che chi? Oh, finalmente. Dov'è quella là? Poi io che cazzo di giro devo fare?
No. Oh. Administrator Aggarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Sono pronto a iniziare se lo siete anche voi. Ricordo di nuovo il motivo di tutta questa discussione. Non sono del tutto convinto che dovete trovare in questa direzione, ma sono pronto a provare qualsiasi cosa una volta nella vita.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
Vorrei parlarvi di ciò che ho scoperto parlando con l'ordine. Parliamo degli sfollati e del loro punto di vista.
I'm all ears, Mediator.
Hai sentito parlare di questa faccenda degli alterchi di Sabrosa? Ho parlato con il medico del campo della situazione. Ho trovato prove del crollo di una struttura. Vorrei parlarvi di ciò che ho scoperto parlando con loro.
Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty. People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established Order construction guidelines. I understand you were crucial in securing additional medical personnel for Matriarch's Mercy. Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated. Way to go above and beyond. Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
Ha dei farmaci per curare la malattia, ma non può risolvere il problema del sovraffollamento. Dovrebbe già bisogno di più risorse e non di più spazio, ma ci sono persone che vivono accatastate una sopra l'altra, il che è un disastro per la salute pubblica.
Do you find this concession acceptable?
I'm not convinced. Resources are one thing. We still need the exclusion zone.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. Speak on, then.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Mathematics is the hidden language of the universe which unites us all. The closer we come to understanding it, the closer we come to true understanding.
Haven't heard that much sugarcoating outside of an auntie's suppository ad. But fine. Whatever you say. Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Order predictions are steadily improving in accuracy and scope. Someday, they'll provide us a clear map of our shared future.
See that? They get more than a touch defensive when you poke holes in their sacred predictions. You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
If the Provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Voto per gli sfollati, i loro bisogni sono più importanti del pericolo, la zona di esclusione è loro. Voto per l'ordine, hanno predetto disastri e non metterò a repentaglio la vita degli sfollati. Non ho il diritto di prendere decisioni di vita o di morte per conto di nessuno, non voto nessuno. Guardate, per la cronaca tutto questo è ridicolo.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain, though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
Yo, pedo!
Thanks again, stranger. The order won't scare us off that easily.
Perfetto. Andiamo a parlare con Ricchezzano qua.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery, the Oracle?
The one Wiley just...
I communicated your prediction to Administrant Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
A posto. Quindi fatto tutto qua. Allora, risolvere controversie con la voce... Si è pagato. Ok. Uccidi questo, uccidi quello, esplora l'impianto. Vabbè, trovo le figurine e ciao le bobine domani notte. Dovrei iniziare a fare queste. Che una è qua e una è qua.
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take from the grand.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
Do you really believe? so quanto mi valga la pena fare quella cagata che sto per fare adesso. Quando ci sarebbe una pratica porca puttana di una strada.
Stranger, the order, in light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here. I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end. Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy.
We regret to inform you, Zeranium Manufacturer 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Métaguier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Apra.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ? All right. I suppose we must solve each calculation with the numbers at our disposal. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location. Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to melt the hinges and flinders.
Priority over conversation. Farewell. Conversation is not possible.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. Probably not best for me to...
Hello, layperson.
Hello.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate? Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge. Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it. Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Auntie's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level. A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Scoprire cosa sta succedendo qua, beh, lo vedremo, lo scopriremo nella prossima puntata. Wow.